Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables...
Big chance! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Vietnam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Bellingham. Pass is coming off in... Tries a shot! He can get that clear. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's run loose here. It's a threatening ball. Another pass. Goes for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Chouameni. Gravenberg. And it's Pedri. Thuram. No, he wasn't going to let him past. That's a nicely weighted pass. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he can clear it away. Thuram. Now it's Thuram. And it's Hakimi. He's on it, can he get away? Mbappe! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. And here's Pedri. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's made its way to him. Hakimi. He's a sharp little ball here. Gravenberg. It's a pretty loose pass. Ndika. And back to the keeper. Short changes him with that pass. Thuram charging forward, the ball at his feet. Doku receives it in a wide position. Doku stood his ground strongly. Pedri. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Over to the other side. Osimhen could move up a gear here. Osimhen, good driving run. And here's Gravenberg. Now can he find a shoots?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
He's had it taken off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bellingham, Osimhen. Matheus Cunha looking to add to his goal. That has been cut short. Not the most accurate pass. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, what about a counter-attack? No, it's come to nothing. Hakimi. Can he get it through? Now it's Thuram. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Pedri.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nicely intercepted. Pedri. And he's making progress on the ball. And here's Thuram, and the shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. So your views on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Vietnam have played well here, and they have the... Thuram! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Nice control. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Oh, the ball's come loose here.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Matheus Cunha. And it's Cucurella. That's very neat. Cucurella charging forward down that flank.
Matheus Cunha really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, that's well spotted. Vietnam are still that goal to the good.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Van der Ven. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Ndika. Pedri. Now Van der Ven. Eder Militao. Tchouaméni under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Substitution on the field. Number 99, Thuram.
Van der Ven.
Number 9.
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Number 21.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Number 4.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
This looks promising. Pedri. Vietnam do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Eder Militao. And it's Cucurella. And Ndika. And he cuts out the supply. Rice. Cucurella. Now, can they get him away? Well, we expected better, and so did he. Kimmich. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Isak.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
They get a throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 12, Pedri. Coming on the field is number 13, Bruno Fernandes. Substitution in progress.
He's shifting through the gears here. Vinicius Junior. Oh, easy pickings there. Played back. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Chance here to counter. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Aimed beyond the defence. Vinicius Junior is in a really good position out wide. And that's been won straight back. Vietnam moments now away from seeing this one out. And he's picked it up out wide. Bruno Fernandes. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 1 minute at a time.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Passing is crisp and sharp. That's tidy. Deftly away. That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly unsung.
Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Indica has been sent off, just to confirm. It was a straight red.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Mbappe!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Some really good ball movement. Mbappe floated through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bellingham receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Cucurella. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Knocks it into space. Picked out brilliantly. They've won a corner. Corner number 2 then. And they've got rid. Over to the left. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, important interception. Thuram. Hakimi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Dink through. Hakimi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nuno Mendes. Well, played right into his path. Tchouaméni. And it's Cucurella. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's certainly onside here. Hakimi defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Matheus Cunha. Mbappe. Vietnam couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now it's Pedri. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Hakimi. That has not gone well. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Turns and goes back. Shot, surely! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So the first goal of the game.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Very nicely done. Vinicius Junior. He's had a shot! That's going to go a long way. Oh, facing up to his adversary. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, no joy this time. Hakimi. It's Bellingham. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, it's come loose. Pedri. Strokes it back. Matheus Cunha. Thuram shoots! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
He's got full. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Pedri. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first half thoughts?
Vietnam can take heart from the fact that they're more than holding their own despite being a man down. That's credit to their level of organisation and spirit. Now that they've got a chance to have a breather and settle down, it'll be interesting to see what approach they'll take after the break.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And it's Tchouaméni. Pedri. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Pedri with the short one. Now it's Pedri. Thinks about the shot. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Mbappe. Hakimi deals with that comfortably. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Cucurella, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And that is as far as they're going to go. Plays the return pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Konate plays it all the way forward. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That is good alertness. And he welcomes it in. A lot of space ahead of him. Backward it goes. Tchouaméni being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Oh, such a clever touch. Matheus Cunha. That is good strength. He's on it, can he get away? Mbappe given the lift of his goal. Cucurella cuts out the pass. And he thumps it clear.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Mbappe.
Vietnam do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this...
Oh, smashing header!
Number 12.
Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Number 18, Pulisic. Number 21, Doku. Number 13, Bruno Fernandes. Substitution in progress.
Cucurella. Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Big chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Vinicius Junior has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now who's going to be first to this?
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Nuno Mendes. Well, that looks a decent ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gravenberg does really well to win the ball there. Neatly clipped into space. And a chance! They've done it! And they're back in front! And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution on the field. number 25.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Gravenberg. Isak. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Doku. Van de Ven. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And it's Hakimi.
There will be 3 minutes
That
at
pass
a
has
time.
been well intercepted. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's neat. Good ball, good take. Cleared without complication. Here's Tchouaméni. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Vietnam perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Up he goes! And that's caused a worry or two.
Thuram is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Osimhen. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty shapes to shoot! It's there! That was a given, it always was.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mbappe!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vietnam leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Defending of the desperate variety. Done delicately. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Konate. And here's De Bruyne. Nice control. Vinicius Junior. Real chance here. Now it's Tura. Big chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Thuram really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Decent chance! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! About as smooth as it gets. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Number 14.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
De Bruyne simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy, did he hit it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Played into space out wide. Chouameni. Ndika. Pedri. And it's Chouameni. Here's Matheus Cunha. Konate producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's De Bruyne. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. He's dealt with that really well. Not the most accurate pass. Pedri has created one goal already. Cucurella.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Can he get on the end of this? Ndika is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
No, that's been intercepted. And here's Mbappe. In with the challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Osimhen is onto this. Ruben Dias defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. De Bruyne. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe. Cucurella. Pedri.
2 added minutes has been
Now
indicated.
this could be a chance. De Bruyne.
This is the time you need that pace.
Threads one in. It's a promising position. There's no flag. Ndika wins the duel this. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Van de Ven. Now he's off and running. Out for a throw. Van de Ven. Ball's out once more. Pedri. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Now it's De Bruyne. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hakimi. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Matheus Cunha.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mbappe. Oh, this is a terrific run. That's tidy. Pedri crosses. And out it comes again.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And here's Osimhen. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gravenberch. Just about up to the hour now. Now that looks a decent ball. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Vinicius Junior. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Vinicius Junior. And it's Gravenberch. And Hakimi. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pedri. That is lovely. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Now then, clash of the egos.
And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Substitution on the field. Number
Osimhen
99,
is behind this one.
Turam.
Well, I think the technical challenge is doable. This could depend on the amount of power.
Number 10, Vinicius Junior. Number 14, De Bruyne.
Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to
Coming
this?
on the field. Number 11,
Second
Isak.
reaction.
Isak
Number
is
9,
offering a right
Osimhen.
smile there.
Number 21, Doku. Number 18, Pulisic. Number 22, Partey. Substitution.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now, can they get him away? Thuram looking to run onto it. And it's Gravenberch. It's a good spell of possession, this. And claimed it back swiftly. And that's a good... And the finish!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution in progress.
Vietnam making consecutive changes here. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Good ball, good take. Shot, surely! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He might have to go it alone here. And that's gone loose. Yildiz. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Pass is just off target. Pinches it off him. Pulisic carries the ball down the right. Lovely ball and a real chance now. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Substitutions taking place.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Vietnam displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? So what can they make of this? Van der Ven gets a foot in here.
That's good play from him.
Nicely weighted ball. He's having a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Can he get it through?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And back out it comes. Gravenberg being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Thuram. And they can counter here. Yildiz. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. He's in a great position here. Crosses it in.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Extra time reaches half-time.
Please be reminded that drinking
Well,
is
it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Gravenberg.
Exhaustion,
Number
physical
6,
and mental.
Hakimi.
Will we find a winner?
Coming on the field. Number
This really
13,
has been thrilling.
Bruno Fernandes.
Both sides going at it.
Number
And
20,
now for the final
Joshua
act.
Kimmich.
Xavi Simons. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Yildiz. And he's managed to get free. Oh, such a clever touch. And he's quick to get it clear again. Now it's Thuram. Simons.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And he's well positioned here. Oh, important interception. And that should get the job done. Isak.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now the ball in.
That's good defensive concentration. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Over to the left. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Doku. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's a key interception. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a gruelling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment. Oh, what a save!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outsteered him there, which gave him the edge.
Vinicius Junior steps up for his penalty. And the keeper's come up trumps.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Bruno Fernandes is second man up. Terrific penalty, unsavable.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Thuram will take their second. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Isak is third in line.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Grimaldo will take the third penalty.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Pulisic is the fourth man to step forward for them. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? And stuck away with ice in his veins.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Yildiz just needs to keep his nerve here. Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Some can barely watch here. Every kick potentially pivotal. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. Oh, it's been saved! And that's it! Vietnam fall short in the lottery that is the penalty shootout. As cruel as that is, the two sides...